Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Indigo Tarot Odyssey. Today's read is going to be about your magic love connections, the perfect moment in time for passion and devotion to come through and have Cupid really hit his mark. I feel like November and December are some really magical months. It's like this portal is opening for people to have a greater understanding of who they are and what they really want, right? I feel my cats are now doing this chase and run, so if anything gets knocked over, I'm going to be really ticked. So, if you hear a lot of weird noises in the background, that would be Citrine and Winter having a battle royale. I already called her a colossal a-hole and pretended to spray her with Windex because that's how my morning starts. Cats are so bizarre. If any of you guys are owners, you know that you can set up something so beautifully and wonderfully, and a cat can demolish it in seconds, and your whole day is like revenge for the cat. It's so funny. So I hope you guys all had a great Halloween. We had like a few really cutie patooties come visit the house. It was really, really nice. I love it. I did some really fun reads yesterday. And I want to thank everybody for participating in the contest. And congratulations to our two winners that won free readings. If you guys would like to come see me on Instagram at Sparkwist11, I'm going to start doing little weekly contests. I just love doing them. The majority of the time, it's either free readings or picking something from my Etsy store or, something from my collection. I like to just give back decks. This is really important too. I'm starting to thin out my decks. And I have, a huge collection. And I really like to rotate the library because, through sponsorship of Patreon and all my wonderful patrons, I'm able to build quite a library, but I like to give back. And I know a lot of you are getting interested in tarot. So I hold some contests and I'm going to be giving away decks as well. So that's, another reason. I run all my contests over there because it's really simple to direct message, get emails, do all this stuff in that format and announce winners. It's just a really great format for that. So thank you everybody who participated. There were hundreds of you. You guys were really, really cute. It was a really good time. Okay. So here are our three choices. We have the New Moon Fae, Soul Scrying. Number 2, Wu Wang, Wild Pure Heart. And number 3, the Blue Lady, Nothing is Impossible. So I'm going to let you have a quick gander at that, and I'm going to shuffle the cards. And if you hear growling in the background, that is Winter trying to be craptacular. I don't know what gets over my animals. I'll tell you, it's always a surprise. I just don't even know what's up. I read this beautiful thing that I posted last night about, we're all visitors to this time, this place. We're just really passing through, and our purpose here is to observe, to learn, to grow, to love, and then we return home. So everybody does have a love journey within their lifetime. So if you're feeling alone or lonely, or, you have your eye on someone and you're wondering when your time is coming, the best advice that I can offer to those people is really believe in it, really believe in yourself and your journey, and recognize that spirit wants what's best for us at all times. It wants to bring us love. It wants to bring us peace of mind. It wants to bring us self-confidence, but we have to work with spirit and believe it's already here, that all things are possible, that our dreams are aligning. We have to use the envisionment process to pull it into the 3D. We also have to participate in life and smile at that person, show receptivity, because if anything that out of any of the men that I've ever asked this question to, the number one thing in their approach of a woman, and vice versa, a woman to a man, is if they felt that person would be receptive and warm. So really kind of be aware of how you display yourself. Do you have your arms crossed? What is your body language like when you're out there? Because if people feel like they're going to be immediately rejected, they're most likely not going to offer the attempt, right? So really kind of have a sense of warmth and openness. This card just flew out, so I'm going to keep this for when your tarot portion comes up. Okay, so we're all shuffled over there. So I am going to first pull some lovely oracles. So Gaia's garden, fruition, abundance, reaping what you sow. So I'm definitely feeling, and I'll get some times and dates and stuff with this too. So I'm really feeling right now that You've planted some beautiful seeds. You're doing some inner work. I feel like a lot of you are coming out of your shell. You're realizing, there's certain shifts and changes needed to take place for your growth process, a lot of healing. There are a great many of you that I do private reads for that, you have suffered at the hands and hearts of others. They have become, they became manipulative. You had such a giving heart and soul that you were willing to put up with certain behaviors. But what happened were boundaries got pushed back and back and back. And then you were the one giving, you were the one putting in the effort, and people were basically just harming you by taking, right, and you giving and then waiting for some reciprocity but it not coming. And sometimes what happens if we don't set these kind of immovable boundaries where, listen, once you cross that line, it can be anything from infidelity to being disrespectful, for not honoring your dreams and hopes, whatever it is. If people infringe on that, that's really when you have to let them go. We teach other people how to treat us. So if we say it's okay to step all over us, guess what? Doormat time, because we've already allowed that, we've set a precedent, right? So it has to be one of those things where I simply don't stand for this. And it's really great to represent that at the beginning of the relationship. Listen, I just don't stand for this prejudicial attitudes, greed, whatever it is. Certain things irk us, right? Like, I really don't like critical personalities where people go out and they're making fun of everybody around them or everybody. It's one of those things that it comes from a place of being unconfident, so you lash out at other people, and I find that so tedious. So whatever really doesn't sit well with you, just establish that, because I feel like you have some really wonderful energy coming in for you. You have set this, so this love is in motion, so creativity, vastness. I think part of how you're going to draw this beautiful love in is this wonderful moment of time where you're feeling very creative and you're actually glowing from this creative process. Have you ever seen an artist or a singer or somebody who's just in that beautiful momentum of creativity? They literally glow, their aura glows, they feel good. So it's something about your creative process. That's when you're going to be noticed. This significant other person is going to see you just in your heyday. You're doing a pitch, you're speaking in front of the classroom, you're in Zumba class, you're in pottery class, you're creating something. You're painting, speaking, reading a poem, something that you derive such joy from that you literally glow. And this person catches that special moment in time and they're like, oh my gosh, it is like a magic catalyst to somebody, connecting to your energy. And that's going to be really, really beautiful. I love that. So you also have the Lady Alfreda, justice will prevail. I think this is a special message in terms of, a past relationship where somebody has hurt you and they're now reaping what they sow. If there was any like darkness and deception and all of that, that person has created really a nasty stew for themselves, and justice is going to come back and get them. So you don't have to worry about that. You don't have to go back and wonder, why is this person living high on the hog after they've done this? They certainly have it. Look at this Justice card again coming in. That is really, that's amazing. So moon magic. Yeah, I feel like this new cycle of this new moon that's working for you, you've released, past heaviness, past things that just didn't work for you. And you kind of had this beautiful clearance where you feel really good, because there's something interesting about Mercury retrograde and these new moons and everything. It's like over the next few weeks, an extreme reshuffle is going to occur. You're going to trust that the redirection and transformation you're about to go through is really divinely organized in times. You've learned all the lessons necessary to follow through with this challenging phase. And now you're just like, you're looking out for all the beauty, for all the signs, for all the magic. So abundance is starting to flow towards you. You're starting to get rewarded for your hard work and your efforts. And basically it's like these seeds of affection you planted for yourself, and you're feeling good for yourself. So it's bringing in love for you. And you have this beautiful romantic phase that is coming in where you're basically just this lovely beacon of love and light, and people are really noticing you and they can't wait to get close to you, and they want to, just be near you. They find you absolutely loving. They are, enamored with you. So let's get the time. So again, this is 4 months and under. I always set the bar at the max, which is the 4 months and under, because this is what happens. Every single day, you choose a different route. You make thousands of little decisions, and it points you in a different kind of direction in your life with different people, with different opportunities. So this is depending on sort of where you go, how open you are, how your vibration is, how receptive you are, that you're putting yourself out there, that you're really reading body language, and that you're being communicative, and you're just out there. And I can't reiterate enough a little bit of self-confidence, because sometimes a little bit of shyness or whatever that is, head down in the phone, not looking receptive, can be seen as a little distant, unreceptive. So people shy away from that. So really be making eye contact, because I feel like a few people do have their eyes on you at your gym, at your school, at your workplace, in your neighborhood. There's like all these little beautiful eyes on you. So if you just lift up your head and look, you're going to see all this love that's very pervasive around you. And I feel really good change coming in for you, where you're establishing a new kind of route for yourself, where you feel good, you don't feel as hurried, you feel like you can breathe easy. I feel like you like the autumn, and you love the kind of warm congeniality of upcoming seasons, and you're just ready for it, and you feel prepared. And you also know at any time, if you're ever in any situation and it just doesn't feel 100%, and it doesn't feel like the energy is great and connecting, you can say sorry and move on and create that void for the real purposeful mad love that's approaching you. You know what I mean? Because some people think, oh, if I said yes to a date, I'm committed to that person. Or if I spend a few evenings out with them, that it's a relationship, and all of a sudden you're kind of like binded to them. At any time, you can just be honest with somebody and yourself and say, this really isn't for my best interests all around. You can feel it in the energy, and I feel like you're going to be really, really connected to that, like knowing what's right away, and you're going to be able, like, you'll have extra sensory perception for that, and you'll be able to feel the love. So I love this. I just feel like it's just going to strike a moment in time. You'll be in a beautiful, creative place. Your significant other and soulmate is just going to spot that, and it's like a beacon to them, and they're just they're right in there, and you're feeling good and light, and you're floating, and you're feeling divinely protected and guided and loved. And it's a wistful, beautiful, dreamy state for you, and you deserve this, because now is your time. That portal is open, and you're ready for it. So beautiful energy, group 1. I love that for you. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe. And if you want any further, like, in-depth information about this, zodiac signs, initials, all the little details and whatever, my private read information is in the links below. So very exciting. I'm so excited for you. And thank you guys, all for coming over to my Instagram and your beautiful comments. You guys are the absolute best. So now we're going to go on to number 2, which is Wu Wang, Wild Pure Heart. I feel that this group, if you chose this, that you're really going through this unique and wonderful phase of enlightened living. You just realize, when I listen to my spirit, when I listen to my intuition, I really simplify, and I feel guided in a very beautiful, easeful way. Like, it's not a struggle, because I don't feel like I need more. I don't feel like I have to be more. I don't feel like I have to present myself as something I'm not. I'm just this wonderful spiritual entity having this human experience where love is incorporated in that. It's supposed to be incorporated in that. It's part of your journey in a beautiful way. And I feel like you're going to have so many new interpretations on life that are really beautiful and eye-opening in a really wonderful way. And you're going to have these beautiful, strong emotional impulses, like with a hunger for your personal transformation right now. And you're going to feel that you don't want to waste this time. You want to get out there, because there's this great cosmic influence to share positive energy right now. And you realize that words have the power to lift someone, and you're going to be speaking to yourself really beautifully, like you are deserving of this love. It is coming for you. You're going to feel it in your essence, and it's really going to help you. And you're feeling wild and passionate, and like pure heart energy, where you're like, I really want to connect with people on a really rich and deep level. And you're going to do that. Hitting the mark, intention, detachment, that's part of it. You're realizing, okay, this is what I want. You're setting the intention, and you're like, and I'm not going to settle for less, and this energy is already working towards me, I already feel connected with me, boom. Then a healthy detachment, not that sense of urgency, not that sense of lack, like, when is this going to happen? Because right now it's all about the beautiful journey that's laid out in the details of your everyday life that you're really starting to be enriched and fulfilled by. So it's not like when, you're not pushing, therefore you're not creating blockages. It's all just wide open. You're letting everything flow. You're being very accepting. Another really cool thing about this phase of your life is you don't feel that you owe anything to anybody, not an explanation, not what you're doing with your time, not the direction you're moving in. You owe nothing to anybody but yourself, and you just want this love is just going to collide like bam, because you also have the map maker of destiny. So your authentic purpose is in place right now, and you're feeling inspired. And because you have all this free will and you're not guided by other people trying to persuade you, tempt you, or to their point of view or what they want to do or where they want to go, you're devoting your time to self-care, to things that inspire you. And again, you're having this beautiful glow about you in this gorgeous, authentic, individual self and life path purpose that is making you glow. And it's really working as a beacon to your soulmate and calling them in right now. This is part of it, the web of all life. Right now, you're realizing, again, you're not in a race for anything. You're like, you know what? I really want to absorb this day. I really want to be present. I want to know about all the beautiful nuances and colors and sights and sounds and richness of life. I'm going to slow down when I look at artwork, when I read a poem, when I look at the sunrise or sunset, when I pet my animals, when I'm speaking to somebody, I'm going to enjoy the richness of being absolutely present. And that's what's sort of making you notice this blueprint that is laid out for you, these delicious moments that are going to come your way. So let's see what's going on. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I feel like you're feeling the warmth of it. You're feeling the richness of it. You're feeling the wealth and abundance of it. You're feeling the protection. You're feeling all of the, wow, you are really big on pentacles right now, 9 and 10. So this group too, I also feel like this person's coming in, has acquired wealth in their life. And what's funny is it's making you a magnet for abundance and wealth as well, in a kind of like connective magnetic manifestation way, where all of a sudden all these energies are colliding, this very specific moment in time where you're fired up to be successful and to bring something into the 3D and ideas. And all of a sudden this person works as a catalyst for you to bring forth your offerings to the world, which become very lucrative in turn, because it's a kind of connective kismet moment where the synergies are all working for you. And you really have been like, when is this going to come about? You feel it. It's almost like that volcano right before it erupts. You're like, I have these ideas. I know my time is coming. You feel the excitement of it. And again, your soulmate coming in is the catalyst of this and just makes it happen. Yeah. So you have this Knight of Cups. They just come in, and this is for male, female. I know when you think knight, you think male, but this can be flipped around in anything. When this female comes into your life, when this male comes into your life, all of this, it's like this love offering. I feel like you're absolutely just sitting pretty, doing your own dynamic thing, and boom, it's like an energetic beacon. They just come to you. They just feel that energy. And this is quite soon as well. I'm feeling, I don't even need to pull a card on this. I'm feeling this is even before spring. This is arriving because you have set the foundation for this. You are ready. And it's just going to be this weird kind of funky catalyst where you're both in the right place at the right time. They see you, you're emanating this kind of vibration that is highly attractive, and it's like the key to the perfect lock. And again, this financial windfall, because they're highly attuned into the energy of money, and not in a greedy way. They're just they understand it and it works for them. And again, connecting to your energy works as a catalyst to bring in this abundance to you in a really great way. And you're just feeling it. You're feeling warm. You're feeling connected. You're feeling healed from a lot of things as well, which is really, really beautiful. So I love that energy for you, Group 2. Very beautiful. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to press like and subscribe. All my links are down below if you need a private read. This is one of my favorite cards too. I feel like it's so beautiful. And I like when it goes 9, 10, because it means that progression is just a natural ease of motion in life. Again, because you're focused, but you have that beautiful detachment that says, I know I'm destined for this. I know it's out there. This is part of my authentic purpose. And that's why I'm going to be so successful in this love endeavor and business endeavor. So absolutely remarkable and beautiful group too. Again, if you're new to my channel, don't forget to press like and subscribe, and all my links are down below. If you need a private read, my Etsy store, the Goddess Provisions box. Oh, wow. Yeah. And you guys, thank you so much, because I get a small percentage of that as a representative for them. And you guys really like it. And I love the feedback. And I'm glad you guys are ordering. I love Goddess Provision so much. It also benefits all the local artisans that they pull in. That's why they can do it so inexpensively, because it's kind of like a format to introduce these beautiful handcrafted and gorgeous holistic items. I'm absolutely stunned by the beauty and the format of this company too. So thank you guys for your support in that, and I hope you're enjoying your boxes. So now we're going to go on to number 3, the Blue Lady. Nothing is impossible. This is what we need to notice more than anything when it comes to love. Nothing is impossible. Look at all the relationships in the world, how some of them are absolutely off the hook bizarre, right? Lyle Lovett and Julia Roberts, there was a time where that happened. You know, there's a lot of things where there is just this magnetic energy where you are pulled into this beautiful portal of love, and your special someone is there. It does not matter about the physicality. It does not matter about the monetary. It is all about your spirit speaking to you at that time, their spirit speaking to them, and go, this is the one. This is the person that's going to create this kind of light, beauty, and magic and enhancement in my life. Although it is not a necessary happening for you to feel fulfilled and happy. It's just another benefit, because you're already feeling the love energy all around you. You also have Queen Mab, which is saying your ancient wisdom is awakening right now. So you're feeling this. You're feeling this. Wow, like all these beautiful kind of natural synergies occurring, pointing you in the right direction, making you feel alive, awake, just in a beautiful path right now where you feel like you can breathe easy. You don't feel hindered by anybody. You don't really care what other people think. Quite soon, it's like it's already happening, because you're realizing it's all you. It's what you think about you. It's where you want to go. It's you not having any harsh judgment or criticism on yourself as well, because you're ready. You're ready for this love. You set the foundation. You know that it's a worthy time in your life, that you're so accepting, and you're having all these benefits that are going to arise with that. People are actually going to show you more respect, and they're going to be vying for your attention, because you're not the yes man anymore. You're not the people pleaser. You're like, I have an obligation. It's called to me, for me to look out for my welfare, my health, have some me time, pamper yourself. Because I feel like in the past you have definitely give and give and gave and gave, and to the point where you were like, we actually can build resentments when people then feel entitled, and they constantly have their hand out for your time, for your abilities, for your financial aid, whatever it is. You're like, thank you. I am now really nurturing myself. Again, 3 months process for this coming in. Ooh, the Lovers, I love that. And look at this beautiful Queen of Pentacles. You're creating abundance in such a beautiful, healthy way right now. It's one of those things where you're like, all it takes is for me to believe in myself, my abilities, and where I'm going. Then all I have to do is write a couple things down, so I bring it into the 3D. I give it my focus, my attention, and my love, and it is here. It can be anything. It can be money, your business, your new idea, and of course, love. And you're kind of doing that. And by doing that, you become this kind of like a lighthouse for your special someone. And it is just that moment in time where you're doing something where you feel happy, you're laughing, you're living your life, you're feeling in tune and touched in, and they're just there, and they're like, that is the one. And boom. And again, this is going to be 3 months and under where this is coming in, because you're super, super aligned with the person you knew you were meant to be. You're taking those beautiful steps to say, I'm not going to participate in lower vibrations. I'm not going to get upset at little setbacks. I'm not going to live in a flurry of resentment or being in the past. I'm going to be so utterly present that when I have that sip of latte or whatever, I'm tasting every single nuance of it. When I'm having this beautiful salad, I'm going to taste all the fresh crunchiness of everything. When I'm looking out at the fall leaves, I'm going to see the millions of textures and colors, the richness of life. You're really plugged into it. It's like everything is electric to you right now, because you're treasuring things. You're really caring. You're letting go of any weird obsessive little behaviors of overthinking things and overanalyzing. You're realizing There's a magical protector that's everywhere for you at all times. It also helps you. You're really independent and free of any kind of past binds and restrictions. You're just like breaking out of that completely, and it's opening all these doors for you. And this love is going to come rushing in, and you're going to feel it. And you're also going to have these new alliances and friendships and new connections with kindred spirits that are coming along with this. I feel like it is your time. I feel like you went through some facets of loneliness or just disconnection and feeling like, I have these people around me, but I want something deeper and richer. And because you're asking for it, it's coming in. It is just coming in, and you're ready, and you feel connected, and you feel this richness and kindred spirit and all of this. And as this love comes in, you just feel like, I'm not taking anything for granted. I'm not over analyzing it. I'm just allowing. And through that peaceful venture that you're beginning, it's like it's all just becoming aligned, and you're in a very sacred, loving space and time in your life, and you deserve it, group 3. So I'm so excited for you. So if you're new to my channel, don't forget to press like and subscribe. And comment down below if you do feel a new kind of excitement that has come into your life, where you feel more restful, yet you feel like this great anticipation for what's about to occur. So I'm super, super stoked for you. So if you're new to my channel, again, don't forget to press like and subscribe. All my links are down below. If you need a private read and you want more details on this, if you want to go to my Etsy store and check out everything, thank you, my patrons, for supporting my channel. I really appreciate it. You guys are the absolute best. I'm very excited, so I'm going to go upload.